Alrighty, so some of you want to see the outhouse. We call that the outhouse. So it's actually a chicken coop for about 30 chickens. And if you're curious what the breed is on these chickens, we got Isa Browns. I think that's an Orpington, but I'm not sure. And then we have white leghorns. So just two breeds, good egg layers, don't get very big. They just do their job and lay eggs. So let's take a look at this outhouse. This is basically just a moving box that I got. It was actually double width. So the width you see there is actually longer this way. I just cut it in half. Nothing special, really. I just cut a hole in the side for him to go in and out, put some sawdust in the bottom, and made a door on the front that looks like shit. And we have, you know, something here to keep the door closed from swinging in the wind. And let's open it up here and have a look on the inside. Not kidding, it really is a piece of crap. So the guy I partner up with, he does chickens, and he understands chickens and knows what they want and what they need and all that good stuff, you know, like the song, but with chickens. So he built them some roosts in here. And you can see we have a top roost. We have some little steps, so, you know, if we have any chickens who don't feel like flying up there, they can walk up the steps. And we have 3 horizontal roosts. And then we have a small one on the bottom right there with steps leading up to this middle as well. That's a rooster. I don't know what kind he is. I think he's mixed breed. He is a very pretty rooster, but the problem here is he's, like I said, he's mixed breed. And I got 2 other roosters that came with him, but they're all picking on him. So he's kind of hanging out and doing his thing in the bottom of this coop here. I don't know if he comes out and gets food or not. I hope he does. But, you know, yep. So, yeah, that's the inside of this chicken coop. Like I said, nothing super fantastic. Literally just a place for him to kind of spend the night. And that's it. So, you know, there's the outhouse. Oh, hang on. You might be wondering about eggs. No egg boxes because these chickens are not old enough to lay eggs yet. I think they're 4 months old, not even. So no egg boxes. But when I do need eggs out of them, hopefully by that time, I'll have a big ass coop down in the woods there, and all these guys will migrate down there. This whole pen here is actually my quarantine pen that I normally put chickens in before or ducks or whatever, before I introduce them to my main flock. And, well, sometimes it gets repurposed. Quarantine just meaning, you know, that making sure they're not sick, that they don't have anything weird going on or anything like that. You know, chickens generally, when they do get sick, they generally die in a few days. So not really especially worried about cross-contamination just because of how fast chicken sicknesses move. But, you know, I think he's actually, the guy that brought these down here, my partner, I think he's actually spent some time with these chickens because they're all very docile. You know, they actually kind of want to come around and see what's up. But, you know, you can see with this leghorn here, she didn't really fight me to get away, but you can see that they're, you know, not very big. The Isa Browns are actually bigger than the leghorns, just by a smidge. But, you know, the leghorns are supposed to lay a pretty large egg. I think the leghorns are probably younger than these Isa Browns, but I really don't know. I'd have to ask the guy that brought them. And, you know, like I said, I really think that's a buff Orpington. She's just that golden color and that real fluffy rear compared to these Isa Browns. So I do know chickens a little bit, enough to get me into trouble, but not my passion, as many of you know. So, yep. Anyway, there's the outhouse, the crapper.